Hello friends, very good morning to all of you. And today is 13th of March. We will discuss the respective current affairs, and along with current affairs question, we will follow up with some static fact or the extra information based on individual questions. And after that, we will follow up some one-liners as well. So moving to the first question for today's session here. Question number 1 here on your screen. China to establish 2 million 5G base station by which year? And the answer here is option B, 2022. China currently houses around 1.4 million 5G base stations by 2022. It's talking about, and over the 500 million 5G users, Xiao told a journalist on the sidelines of the ongoing two sessions, adding that the country will also make plans to develop 6G technology, as the concerned news agency reported. China, Beijing is the capital, renminbi is the currency, and Xi Jinping is the president of China. Next one. Lighthouse India invests what amount in funds and petals? Lighthouse India invests what amount in funds and petals? And the answer here is option A, rupees 200 crore. Lighthouse India Fund 3 Limited has invested rupees 200 crore, that is almost around $27 million in funds and petals private limited, starting its journey from the single flower store in Delhi. Funds and Petals has grown to become the India's largest gifting platform with more than 2 million customers annually. The company offers 40,000 products across various categories such as cakes, flower, plants, chocolates, and personalized merchandise. And it operates through a network of more than 400 franchised Funds and Petals stores across India, serving 99% of Indian pin codes and delivers a majority within the 24 hours. Question number 3. India's GDP growth forecast slashed to what percent for 2022-23 as reported by Morgan Stanley, and that is 7.9%. Higher oil price due to ongoing Russia-Ukraine conflict, tighter financial conditions and trade will impact India's GDP in the forthcoming financial year 2022-23, Morgan Stanley said, while cutting the growth forecast by 50 basis points to 7.9%. Building in higher oil price will trim the financial year 2023 GDP growth forecast to 50 basis point to 7.9%, as according to the consumer price inflation, that is CPI, to 6%, and expected the current account deficit, that is widened to 10 years high to 3% of the total GDP. So India's GDP growth forecast slashed to what percent in financial year 2023, 22-23, that is reported by Morgan Stanley, and here it is, that is 7.9%. This is it. Veteran personality Varsala Desai passed away recently. In which field she belongs to? And she was an actress. Varsala Desai, the veteran Marathi actress who is best known for her versatility on screen, passed away. As per report says, 92-year-old breathed her last on March 12 due to age-related complications. Varsala Desai was the mother of the renowned Marathi actress Ranjana Desai, who passed away in March 2000. Right. And Varsala Desai made her debut in cinema with the 1956 released Hindi film Tufan Aur Diya as a dancer. She later appeared in the popular film Navrang, which was directed by her brother-in-law, the veteran filmmaker V. Santaram. The career that spanned over 4 decades, Varsala Desai has played a large variety of roles, including supporting, comic, antagonistic characters. So, veteran personality Varsala Desai passed away recently, and she is an actress. Which of the following add transcription feature to Android app? And the answer here is very common. You can see here, that is YouTube. Option C. A quick Google search on how to transcribe YouTube video will either show some paid audio transcription services like Fiverr or Reeve, or other blogs suggesting audio transcription tool which you have to type the whole thing manually. But thankfully, there is a better way to do it. Now, YouTube add transcription feature to the Android app. Just remember this, and that is okay. Now moving to question number 6 here. Which IIT inaugurates 26th edition of its cultural festival Al Karinga? Al Karinga cultural festival that is named as Al Karinga, which in IIT inaugurates this, and that is the 26th edition as well. That is IIT Guwahati. After 2 years, the next to Silver Jubilee Reign of Europe Euphoria of Alcaringa, the annual cultural fest of IIT Guwahati has set its journey into a new era. In short, the 26th edition of Alcaringa Voyage to New Terra set to happen from March 11 to 13 and was started elegantly with the inauguration ceremony followed by the classical night of Alcaringa Sals. So IIT Guwahati inaugurates 26th edition of cultural festival that is Alcaringa, right? And yeah, it is, and this would be celebrated from 11 to 13 March. It's already done here, right? Which of the following college launches first startup with UVC disinfectant? And the answer here is Hindu College. Option B. Delhi University's Hindu College has launched its first startup with the development of machine that can disinfect a range of items. The machine, designed like a microwave, has UVC ultraviolet C to use to disinfect items, said Lalit Kumar, an assistant professor of the said college who has developed the machine. So Hindu College launches the first startup with UVC disinfectant. Moving to question number 8 here. Famous personality Kandi Konda passed away recently. In which field he belongs to? And he is a lyricist. Option C. Popular and renowned Telugu lyricist Kannikonda passed away recently and he was 49 years old due to health-related complications. Passed away, and Kannikonda penned lyrics for over 100 films in Telugu and private albums as lyricist. Due to his initial days, he worked for many private and spiritual albums with the music director Chakli, and he made his debut into the industry with Malik Kwave Gubba for Puri Jagannath's Itlu Sravani Subramaniam. So famous personality Kandikonda passed away recently, and the field he worked for, that is lyricist. Right, now moving to the one-liners here. Here it is. First one, awareness program on labor laws at IIM. This is labor laws at IIM Vizag organized. Right. Castrol launches new BS6 magnetic engine oils. Bahamas missile new air launch version to strike a target of 800 km. Niresh B from Tamil Nadu. This person is belongs to Tamil Nadu. Worked hard and broken Guinness World Record by identifying the 60 DC comic characters in a minute. In not some issue in a minute, right? Niresh VV from Tamil Nadu worked hard a broken Guinness World Record by identifying 60 DC comic character in a minute. So this is the new record made by Nidhish VV. Remember this name, and that is all. So I hope you understood all the one-liners here along with the current affairs question I have discussed here. And please revise this session so that you can remember all the news items for a longer period of time. And good day.